it's me, Bussy, and welcome back to Hot or Rat. And today we'll be reviewing the Bead It Runway from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. Before we get started, I want to remind you to click like if you have a need for beads, and to press subscribe if you support my journey. I also want to remind you that my channel is made possible by my generous patrons over on patreon.com/Bussy Queen. That's my members only website for patrons who get access to exclusive content like lip sync reaction videos for every episode of RuPaul's Drag Race that I review, access to the Bussy Queen Discord, access to hottest polls, and more. For just a couple of dollars a month, my patrons get all those amazing benefits, plus the satisfaction of knowing they helped me afford studio equipment, rent, and food. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description of this video to join my Patreon today at patreon.com/Bussy Queen. Now, let's beat it together. First up is Denali. This was a full stop gag. Denali, she did not come to play. She's giving me a Sia swing from the chandelier moment, living her best life on the runway. Imagine you walk into your rich friend's house and you see Denali hanging from the ceiling in this outfit. She's just like, hey y'all, do y'all want me to turn the light on up here? And the whole look is very Beauty and the Beast character come to life. You know, all those little inanimate objects were like talking and singing and dancing? That is exactly what I'm seeing from Denali here. She also said one of maybe the weirdest things that we've heard come out of RuPaul's Drag Race contestant's mouth. She's been obsessed with lamps ever since she was a little boy. Denali's a quirky little kid, and I love that about her. And you better watch out, because the bulbs on this chandelier are hot. Next up, if you can't beat her, join her. It's Rosé. This look was very cute. It was reminding me a lot of that like paper doll cutout thing that Milk did on All Stars 3. The shape of it looks 2D. It's crazy. But then when she starts turning, you see that, oh, there's these like little fun divots on the skirt moment. And the beads almost are like those plastic beads that you melt into a pattern. Did y'all ever have those as kids? I love how bright and fun this look is. The only thing that really didn't wow me about it was, I guess, the lack of beads in the hair, or maybe just what she's wearing in the hair in general. But that's a small complaint because the silhouette is so freaking gorgeous. This one is right up there next to that crazy lampshade chandelier thing that she did back in the fashion show early in this season. Rosé really popped off tonight. This look is hot. Next up, I wonder what she had to do to get that many beads. It's Lalari. So this one I wanted so much to love, but I just didn't. The pieces, I think, individually were so great. The way the pieces moved on her body when she was on the runway and in the lip sync later, so gorgeous. But the problem was, when you line this up to what everyone else did on the runway, it just almost doesn't feel finished. Like, it just kind of felt almost like she started getting dressed and then stopped halfway through. I think maybe if this had gone more of the carnival route, like had she had a big giant headpiece and some wings or something really like huge behind her, a big bustle, something to really give it that va-va-voom, this could have been really good. But this look tonight, compared with everyone else, just feels more like the meet and greet outfit that you put on after the main show. So for that reason, I am going to give this look a rot. Next up, she's coming in from behind. It's Gottmik. Okay. Who does this? Only Gottmik. This is so iconic. I do want to point out this ball hat thing that she's wearing is not necessarily new in the drag world or the club kid world, which you may know if you've followed certain artists like Imp Kid, or I mean, hey, if you've watched earlier seasons of Drag Race, you know, Latrice has worn a similar type of thing on the runway. But Gottmik took that and very much made it her own. She put that wild little beaded head thing with a 60s mod dress, adorned with tons more certain types of special beads. My personal favorite types of beads. Bussy beads. Oh my god, they're Bussy beads, of course. Just brilliant. The girls are girling. She's got pain and she's got pleasure. This look is hot. Next up, what Kandy Muse thought she looked like at the back ball. It's Olivia Lux. So yes, she is wearing a wig very similar to the one that Kandy wore. They just both had no idea that they were both going to be doing something like that, and it's really unfortunate for Olivia that she is once again the second one to wear the look that she brought. Poor Olivia, she just can't win. That's sad. Is this really beaded? The little like hairband things, like I'm not sure that I would call those beads. I don't know what to call them. There are some beads throughout the look, but I guess I'm not totally sure sure why this was the concept she went with when clearly there was just so much that you could do with this, but I like that it was a fresh take and definitely different amongst the cast tonight. I want to see them dripping, opulent, soaking, rolling in the beads. But this one just isn't really doing all that for me. But it is cute, so I think I'm gonna leave this one at a warming up, because it's not bad. It's just not my favorite. Next up, my Bloody Valentine. It's Utica. This is jaw-dropping. This is art. This is opulent, Renaissance Shakespeare, adorned with pearlescent beads, dripping in pearl necklaces. Oh my God. She says that she has murdered her husband and she's just walking through his blood. Or maybe it's the blood of all the oysters that had to die for those pearls on her neck. Utica is just giving me deconstructed murder mystery, bride left at the altar realness. They say all you beat in life is love, but I guess a life insurance check would do too. This look is hot. Next up, stop the mother tucking press. Kandy Muse, drop dead gorgeous tonight. Oh my God. And you know she felt it too. Oh. The outfit overall is giving me like a Kung Lao meets Beyonce kind of fantasy, which are really just two references I never thought that I would put together, but I love what she did. I love the nipple tassels. I love the nude fur coat. The color palette of it all is just so tasty. It's very also kind of Kim Kardashian. Like she would definitely wear this to the Met Gala or something in the future. Yeah, this look was a total fatality. It's hot. Next up, let's take a trip to the bead factory and talk to the manager named Deborah. Symone is so great. She is so funny. I love her to death. This runway also is phenomenal. She says she's giving us Glamazonian, Zulu, African warrior, and I am gagging for this. The color palette is very earthy, very natural. She's got Symone in the beads on the braids of her hair. I mean, come on. I did see some chatter online about, oh, like how many times we're gonna see her oiled up body on the runway, and I'm like, girl, you should be happy that you can see her oiled up body on the runway. I think some people are maybe thinking, oh, why isn't Symone getting critiqued for kind of relying on that body, as judges like Michelle used to critique queens for? And I think the reason is because she uses her body not as the primary accessory of a look, but something that is always present and there once you look behind the beautiful avant-garde fashion that she walks the runway with. And like, I don't even want to know how long this look took to make or how heavy that hair is, but mama, the bead factory must be out of stock after making this outfit. That look is so hot. Next up, Tina Beater. This is how I feel about this look. This is just it's not good. It's not good. I feel so bad for Tina because I feel like she has so many great ideas, but rarely do they come to fruition on the runway. And the crazy thing is, I've never seen somebody do reveals in such a way consistently that make me wish there wasn't reveals. Like, I just really felt for her as she's like taking pieces of this outfit off, like her beaded cone Madonna boots, and they just like clamber to the floor. And I'm like, oh God, that comes off? Oh, ouch. It's like, no, mama, that should have stayed on. Keep it on. This is the nightmare realm of the world that Utica lives in. They both had that little Shakespearean collar thing on, but y'all let me know down in the comments who you think wore it better. Just kidding, we don't condone bullying here. It's a rat. Rat. Next up, is it called Queen Cake if a drag queen made it? It's Elliott with 2 T's. This was a really good runway for her. She is always going back to the 80s for her looks, and I was so happy to see that she went even further back for this one, back to the 20s. But she also kind of made it modern and fresh because she took the 20s flapper dress and brought it to New Orleans. This is the type of thing that I wish she would do more of with her 80s fashion that sometimes is really good, but sometimes it's just kind of dated feeling for me. Like, I want her to take that time period and keep pushing, keep bringing it forward, right? Let's not stay back there, because I think it's fun to reference time periods, but not so much fun to live in them. I like beads, and I cannot lie. This look is hot. And the winner of this episode is Olivia Lux, and in our bottom 2 are Elliott and Lalari. I did do an exclusive lip sync reaction over on my Patreon. Click the link in the description of this video to join my Patreon and watch that video right now. As for my hottest hot Is it okay with y'all if I break the rules? Just this once. I think I have to say my hottest hot of this runway is a tie between Denali and Symone. I did make my patrons choose, however, and they voted for Symone. I want to say thanks to y'all for watching this video and give a special shout out to Anthony, Bradley, Cameron, Christopher, Evan, Fractalize, Freddie, GJ Bearclaw, Glenn, Got the Morbs, Jay, Jenny, Gen X, Jonah, Johnny, Kazuko, Kevin, Kiki and John, Olympus Mons, Venus, Ron, Roar! Wheelie, Shannon, Sky, Sunshine, Superplan, Tina, Timothy, and Tony, who were all supporting me at my hottest tier over on patreon.com. And Angel Caroline, Craig, Hope, JB, Marty and Cheesy Boy, Matthew, Nurse Luca, Rochambeau, Sailor, Timotheus, and Tom, who are all supporting me at my Bussy Queen collector tier. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Love ya. Bye. Oh, I've seen it, and I want more of it.